Hey guys, I just wanted to share some thoughts with you about exercise today. We've been getting some inquiries during the week from people who are saying, you know, that it's a really great idea to exercise all the time and keep your body healthy that way, be fit, but we've lived on the couch for the last 40 years and we don't know what to do. You know, these people that do the exercise videos, most of them are young and they're in great condition, and they say, and just do this, and then they, you know, do some backflip or what looks like a backflip to the person who's lived on the couch for the last 40 years. So what do they do? How can they be reached so that they get some benefit too? And so I had a few thoughts on that just real quick. And I want to say that first, you understand exercise is critical. It's really important. No matter what kind of condition you're in, the only thing is you have to take it easy and tailor it to what condition that you're in. If you haven't moved for decades, you shouldn't just go out and try to do sprints or something. It's not a good plan. You want to take it really gradual and evaluate where you are, start from there and take it easy and build up to where you're stronger and stronger and you've got more endurance and you're more flexible. The kinds of exercise that everybody needs are three kinds, and they are resistance exercise, like with calisthenics or weights, whatever's better suited for you. Also stretching, like yoga or some other form like that, and aerobic exercise. You know, that like they used to do with Jane Fonda videos in the 60s, right? The ones that get your heart rate up and you're running in place or just walking or, you know, doing jumping jacks, whatever, stuff like that. Those three kinds everybody needs, but you've got to tailor them to where you are. And if you haven't moved for a long time, you need to take it easy. And every basic exercise can be adapted to whatever condition that you're in, so it's not too hard. And then as you get in better shape, it gets more challenging, so that it has a good effect on your body. Now, the lymph system, which is important for detox and cleaning out your body, is a system of channels and oil-based fluid that runs through your body to keep cleaning the waste out. And it's not connected to a heart like your blood system is. So the way you get it to flow properly is movement, exercise, contracting and relaxing your muscles, that kind of cycle. And that's the signal to your body too about how you want it to get stronger, because you're putting a demand on it of some kind. Lifting a weight or doing a push-up or whatever, or squats or sit-ups or whatever exercise you're doing, or just walking. And then that night when you go to sleep, your body says, oh, I wasn't strong enough, didn't have enough endurance or enough flexibility for this particular activity, so I'm going to build up stronger. And that's when your building happens, while you're asleep. And that's one reason it's important to get enough sleep, really good quality, and be completely relaxed in a good environment, things like that. So the idea of adapting exercises so you don't feel like it's only for people in really great shape. Let's look at something. We'll do some other examples in later videos if you want, if you're interested in this kind of thing. But for the moment, let's take a look at a really basic exercise, which is squats. For your legs primarily, but there's something funny about when you do a good exercise for building leg muscle, it actually stimulates hormone production and it tends to normalize hormones, and I like that a lot better than going to the doctor all the time and having blood tests and having them inject hormones that they think you need. There's something a bit unnatural about that, right, to put it mildly. But when you do squats, as an example of a leg exercise, and to a lesser degree when you walk and also when you run, once you get to that stage, it helps normalize the hormone balance in your body. You can go get this confirmed by exercise experts if you want on the internet. It's pretty easy to check. And it's a really nice way to do it. But what if you're just getting off the couch for the first time and you're not really ready to do hundreds of squats? And by the way, squats can be done with a barbell on your shoulders, you know, this kind of thing, or in the front, like they hold it like this. But you can do squats with your own body weight. It's just fine. It's a good way to start. even advanced athletes do it for flexibility and endurance and strength, and it's just a great exercise. So if you want to adapt it, like I said, all the major exercises can be adapted to your level of fitness. You get a chair or a couch or whatever you used to. See, I happen to have a chair. Very unusual to find a chair out in the middle of a river, right? But apparently it's here. So what I'm going to illustrate is that you can start from sitting on the chair where you've been used to sitting all the time watching TV or whatever you're doing, and then just stand up from that sitting position. Really simple. Keep your spine upright and your head up. Don't, look at the floor like that. And just do it in a way that's comfortable for your body. It's not supposed to feel grinding and really stressed or anything. It's supposed to feel fluid and just like a normal motion. Weight on your heels and just come up and down like that. That can be your beginning workout. You don't have to make it impossible. In fact, I recommend that you don't make it impossible, because then you might actually do it. And there are subtle things involved where your attention is while you're doing the exercise. If you're just doing the exercise and thinking of how many repetitions you've done, that's good, but if you want to make it better, focus on the muscle that you're developing, in this case the front of your upper leg, quadriceps muscles, that they're getting healthier and stronger and more flexible and better endurance. And feel that while you're doing the exercise with nice, correct form. You can see this on YouTube. They have video tutorials about how to do body weight squats, and you can study those and get your form exactly right. The form is important, and not to rush through it. So that's a really easy way to start. If you can get out of the chair, or you can stand up from the couch, you can do these beginner level squats, and they'll really help you. So even if you can only do one the first day, eventually you'll be able to do two at the same level of comfort, and then 5, and then 10, and then 20, and eventually you can progress. And you'll see this also on the YouTube videos, that into a squat without the chair, and just going all the way down and all the way up. And when that becomes easy, you do more repetitions of that. And then if that's too easy and you're just in really great shape, you can do jumping squats, and instead of just going down and up, you go down and up. And just, even if you start very slightly, just jumping an inch off the ground, it's going to be more effort than just a regular squat. And you can make it as challenging as you want. Really advanced calisthenics people do it on one leg at a time, which makes it twice as heavy for that leg. So every exercise like that, just like this is an example, can be made super easy if you're not in good condition to start, and then it can be brought up as you get stronger. I'm really recommending that you don't overlook exercise, and of course, since I'm not giving medical advice, I could say, well, go check with your doctor. There are some really brilliant doctors around. Just make sure they understand detox and organic food and sunlight being good for you, not killing you, and grounding, raw food, juice fasting, things like that. Make sure they understand all that and have a good solid background in it, and that they understand that toxic chemicals are not medicine. That's a misconception that started in this country quite a while back. I mean, it really got going around 1910. And it's a funny thing that anybody would ever have believed it. Hippocrates, who was supposed to be the father of modern medicine, said food should be your medicine. It's powerful if you know how to use it. As talked about in the Essene Gospel of Peace, Book 1, on our website, lostartsradio.com. Take a look at that. That's very advanced knowledge, and it doesn't come out of a medical journal or anything like that. It's way beyond. And it still works now if you know how to adapt it to present time. So I guess the bottom line message, not to keep going too long here, is that exercise is critical. And it's better not to think that you'll do it some other day in the future, because very often that doesn't come. And if you start now, you can make it super easy. It's not going to stress you, okay? You can do one squat sitting down in a chair and getting up. You're probably doing some of those anyway, right? But just do it with good form. Take a look at some of the many great calisthenics teachers on the internet. It's free on YouTube, and they'll show you perfect form for a body weight squat. That's what it's called, with no weights. And just start easy, and then we can add other things to it. I'll show you adaptations of push-ups and sit-ups and different kinds of things if you want. But the same general idea applies. Just find a way that is easy and enjoyable for your body. You can always do something. If you're, in a wheelchair or something, you can do shoulder and arm and upper body exercises that even help your legs, because the lymph flow helps the whole body, and the blood flow and the heart rate increase. If no matter what condition you're in, if you can move one part of your body, do it, because it'll affect all the rest, and then learn the deeper aspects of consciousness that'll start healing the rest of your body. And I recommend using those as soon as you can. If you want a positive, supportive, interactive environment to learn the details of all this stuff and how to integrate health, which includes what you eat and drink and breathe, and your exercise and sunlight and sleep, grounding, and all those things in with your exercise, then you can always join us if you want. We're there live every week at planetaryhealingclub.com. It would be really great to see you there if you want. But in any case, find a way to make it enjoyable, get the support you need, and start your exercise program right away, because it changes everything. You can reverse what they call aging, and what the doctors have been telling you is caused by genetics or germs or bad luck or stuff like that. That's what they say when they don't know the real cause. And you can find out the real cause. It doesn't matter what degrees you have or anything. If you have the motive and the patience to investigate things, you can find out everything. So I'll be happy to meet you and support you and interact with you on the club meetings if you're up to it. If you're really ready to start changing your life, check out planetaryhealingclub.com. But whether you come there or not, do whatever it takes to make exercise fun, and talk to your mind about it, talk to your body about it. Once you get their cooperation, it becomes easy and enjoyable. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that's the answer to the people that say, well, I haven't moved for 50 years and it's hopeless at this point. It's not hopeless unless you want it to be. It's totally in your hands. So anyway, that's my hope for you, is that you get some enthusiasm and start to enjoy the things that are good for you. If you have to be addicted to something, get addicted to those things. The results are a lot better. Okay? So let's see how it goes, and see you at the club when you're ready to come there at planetaryhealingclub.com, and until next time, I'll see you soon.